All right, everybody, we are live. This is take 2 because apparently I don't know, something's screwing up with our stream quality, and apparently we cannot stream at 1080p, watch a video, and do the whole camera thing here at the same time. So hopefully this is way smoother for you guys. So again, we're trying this again. This is the live cast. This is basically us taking the replay of the live stream that we do every single Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're available, definitely be there. It's really fun. You get to see all the cool live action that happens at all of our Nerf events every single Friday. They're really cool. They're really fun. I try to like, you know, keep track with you guys. Excuse me, during the whole gameplay as much as possible and interact with you all. But this is kind of our opportunity to sit back and be like, hey, let's chat with you guys. We're going to watch it together. We'll go and do some commentary on it. We'll let you guys know what's going on. If you have any questions of what's happening, we can answer questions right here and now, and we can have a good time. So without further ado, let's get started. Real quick, this first round is pretty fast because my camera's been doing this weird thing where when I originally set it up in the encoder, it comes out as analog, which is really weird. So I have to like fiddle around with the settings. I didn't know that. Just started doing it this Friday for the event. And so it spent a little bit of time figuring it out. The round has already started, and I'm basically coming in for the last 20 seconds of it. But it's still interesting and still part of it, so let's go over it. Somebody is here in the stream, so hi!
Hi!
Feel free to say something if you want, or we can just chill out and watch some gameplay. So let's get to it.
Do this. Here we go. We got Nicole behind the rock. Nicole.
It's right. And that's it. Just long enough just to get you. So yeah, super quick. Because I had to spend so much time in the beginning getting the camera settings figured out, I was not able to set up any of my mags for like the Strife or the Sentinel. I was just kind of like, oh man, let's get going. Let's start off really quick. So I'm literally only using a hammer shot and a Chronos right now. Super light loadout. It actually kind of worked out really well though, because a lot of the rounds that we played are super quick and action packed. So basically what's happening right now, this is a game mode that we call Storm the Castle. It's one-sided capture the flag. So you have an attacking team, you have a defending team, and the defending team is trying to protect a stash of 5 like yellow bandanas, and the attackers have to move in. They can only take one unit at a time, so you can't like grab all of them as a single person. You would need 5 people in order to grab all of them at the same time and then rush them back to their base to capture them and hold on to them. So it's capture the flag, but the defenders can never take their flag back or anything else like that. So let's skip to round 2. Round 2 is a lot more exciting because I'm actually there for the entire time. And I'll be playing on the back half of the gym. We're kind of going diagonally this time. I think I'm still collecting darts here. So let's get to where things begin. Get to see my pistol tricks.
Oh, I never got a team flag actually. Yeah.
Let's skip through.
Oh yeah!
Woo.
The contested tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're spawning. Wow, that was pretty good.
I'm pretty sure what happened. I'm pretty sure we just got almost all of them out, like right in the beginning, or at least my teammates did. I didn't see anybody, but yeah.
We got Nicole rushing right! Oh, Nicole's out.
Nope. No, she's not. She's gone.
Alyssa's rushing rock! where she went. Okay.
Oh, that was close. I feel like your team is playing really, like, non-aggressively right now.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't get the tunnel in the beginning, it's pretty hard to push forward, and then you just feel like you're getting out constantly, so we were rallying and planning.
Gotcha. Got you. Oh, that's you behind the rock.
Heads down. Nicole's out.
I didn't get you. I don't know who got you.
You got lucky.
I remember this moment. Jonathan and I are just going back and forth forever. I think what's going to happen, Harrison's going to come up to my left, or maybe it's Sergey or somebody else. I'm basically going to rush Jonathan, and it's fabulous.
Nice sentinel. I'm giving Jonathan some haircuts right now. Let's see. Oh, nice bar hit. Okay.
Ooh. Trying to get as right as possible to try to get a hand shot on him.
Nice.
Here it is. Here it is.
Kabam!
That's why you don't sit behind cover for too long, especially with your back unprotected. I saw that everybody was out, so I just rushed him. It's great.
Where? Okay.
I'm loving this platform, by the way. I'm under this like big floating platform that makes the large object to my left way more accessible. You can even see that blue mat up there they've been using as like a nice little roost on top. Ben's up there right now. It's phenomenal. It's kind of just really revolutionized how this one side is played. It's fabulous. Oh, got me.
I'm out.
Sergey looks so cool with that nemesis, just like he's running in the back. That's pretty awesome.
Got that open. Let's load away. Oh, where did that come from?
Turn that fan off again.
Wow. Yeah, that is pretty.
So you must be right. It must be 5-minute rounds.
Yeah, I think
feel like that goes
I
pretty
remember
quick.
them being really short.
Yeah, but
It was nice. It encouraged you not to camp.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of just like really gotta
Push.
You gotta get going right away. Let's see. Oh, are we on teams together?
Yeah.
Oh.
Blue.
Oh, I remember this. Wait. And then he's gonna throw it in. Like, what is that? What? How does he catch that? Do that again. Do it again. I don't even understand.
Like a katana dagger. Look at that.
Like what? He throws it right into his hand. Oh my god.
It's really neat because it's covered in athletic tape, so it's
Right.
there. It has good grip to it. It's nice. It's not sticky though. It's like soft and has a little bit of texture.
Yeah. Did he make that all himself?
He just cut a katana, and then it was weird that it was cut, so he just put athletic tape on it.
Oh man,
It's
that's
really good.
that's genius.
Yeah.
I want one of those. That's that's really cool. Oh, and then Harrison comes on in. If you haven't checked out Drax's overview video on the really incredible shotgun, the 3D printed shotgun, that guy right there in that purple sweatshirt, he is the creator of it, and it's unbelievable. Oh, round starts. Okay, here we go.
We got him going left. Yes. Shoot. We got Jonathan in left. What?
Ooh.
Good call out.
That's called teamwork.
We got Pete on top. Pete's on top in the back. That's bad. That's no good. Oh, that's called being out of ammo. Pete. Blaster. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You got Brandon? Nice.
I feel like I had a lot of good snipes.
Boom! Yeah?
Yeah,
With the Apollo, not the Apollo, the Artemis.
Artemis. It was
nonetheless.
like luck.
That was a trade.
Nice.
Got each other out. Allows us to push forward, though.
I got a couple of them out. Let's push, blue team. Respawn! Oh, trade. Yeah, nice.
For real, though, taking that left side is, like, so important. You can get... If we can lock down that left side, that tunnel, getting to the flag stash is so much easier.
Come on, take that side. Take that side. Ah, Pete's back up there. Respawn!
What? Oh, I got him. Nice. Did I get him?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't. I must have missed. Whoa! Yes! I think somebody else hit me out after.
Don't matter. It don't matter. Oh.
I think basically his shot missed. I got him with my hammer shot, but somebody else hit my back, so I was out anyway. It doesn't matter.
Respawn! Yeah, come on.
Get that backside.
Oh, that's a good spot right there. Pete's down! Respawn!
Wow.
Rush.
I got hit.
Oh, I got hit. Darn.
Move, Chapin!
Yeah, right. I mean,
And then I
yeah. So basically, I got hit. I threw it back. I don't know if it kind of flicked weird in my hand. I didn't put it back where it was. So John came out, but he was already out. He got tagged out himself. So Nicole went. She moved it back and then rushed it back for.
And then
a
I just
capture.
tried again, and I got shot again.
Yeah, but it's right there though. So.
Respawn!
Finally, we got it.
Go. Oh, you got her in the
Oh.
face.
For 5 minutes, this was a lot of ammo for 5 minutes.
This may have been the one where we got all 5 and then didn't realize it until the end or something
Oh, I
like
hope
that.
so, because that was fun.
Yeah.
You gave away the spoiler.
Wow.
Oh, you got my arm.
Oh.
Ah.
Who's up in the tower?
I think that's Ed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We got John in the cave. John's looking. Ah! Did that get your arm? Gotcha. What? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's this one.
How many do we need?
I went to go get one, and I was totally clear, and then there was an empty basket, and I got so confused. I was looking around for one to be on the floor, not on the floor. I went back, counted. We had 5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Way more exciting.
Okay. Next round. Once again, people in chat, feel free to ask any questions. Let us know. We're keeping track of the chat stream, so feel free to ask away or stay silent. That's cool too. Watching on with it. Let's see. Next round.
Oh, really?
I don't
never
think we're
saw
on the
you
same
once
team
then.
again.
Oh, you were up there. That's why.
Oh, did you get switched out?
I don't know.
Oh, now I remember. You
No,
told me you
maybe
got
I
put
am.
down.
I'm walking over there, though, so I don't
Good
know.
shot too. 3 shots before he popped up. He popped up at right center.
That's fabulous. Where have you been?
Not watching the live stream.
Yeah, right.
Streamers. Find you at the end. You get awesome welts.
You do get awesome welts.
The welter. We put little letters
Come
and
on.
arrows all over the places for the.
Chatties.
Yeah, I'm peeling 2 over here.
All right, here we go.
Woo! Okay.
I can't believe I missed that shot on him. That was, oh man.
We got San.
I'm pretty sure this is the one where I rock the tunnel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I did so well in the
Cool.
tunnel.
Going up.
I love this roost up here, especially with the flag bin right down there. I can just get such nice shots on people.
Oh, there's me getting shot out of the tunnel.
Oh, rocking it.
Wow, nice, Chapin. Pete's down. Yep. This is
Nice.
down. Get it, Harrison, get it. Feet's going right. Wait. I got him first.
I think I don't know. I feel like I didn't know for sure if I had shot him before he had fired his blaster at you, so like I was pretty sure that from my perspective it looked like I really actually got him right before. So and then he was confused because he was like, "Wait, I thought I got shot in the back." I was like, "Yep, because I'm up here."
Yeah.
So, yeah, got him.
Where I am, so that's no good. Oh man.
I'm trying not to give away the details, but at one point I don't think you'll be able to see because you're up there. Chapin will charge, and I will get really confused because he's so confident. I thought he was on our team, and then he'll miss me,
Yeah.
and then I'll get him out.
Yeah.
John's down. Oh my my god. Oh no!
Oh, sorry, it's down.
Oh man,
No.
I'm in a shootout with Brandon, who's over there by the tire, and like all of my shots are curving because, like, I mean, at a certain range, all rival rounds just kind of move side to side, and he just got a really nice shot on me, just like right to the side of the cover that I was on. It was good, yeah, good for him.
We're like all down right then.
Oh, you're not on my team.
Oh! It happened to you too.
I don't even know. I was like, oh, that's not a teammate. They're looking right at me. It's yeah.
Oh, it can't be this round.
Yeah,
because
you can't be in
Chapin's
it.
on
Yeah,
our team.
yeah. Chapin's on our
It
team.
happens
so.
another time.
Yeah. It's just like a burn right in there. Nice. Oh man, he was like
Ooh,
he
got
was rushing
Got
to the
it
left.
back.
Yeah.
Good job.
Chapin pulled one back. Pretty
Oh
cool.
my gosh! Pete is just getting me all over. Respawn! Yeah, get it, Sergey.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was I feel like I got Pete a number of times as he rushed to the left there, so it was pretty cool.
We got Brandon still on the left. Alyssa's going middle!
Just right again. Oh man.
Jonathan's down. Oh,
No.
I got
stop ball.
shotgunned.
Oh, shotgun?
Yeah, I got shotgunned. I mean, we won just now, but yeah,
good.
he totally just took. I mean, it's such a nice blaster because, especially in CQB combat, like you can't dodge it.
Yeah.
The spread is so nice. So
I freaking love that thing.
try it again.
There's nothing I can do. I'm wide in the open. Oh wow.
Oops, back
Oh.
one more.
Alyssa's going middle. Pete's down.
Oop, a little too far.
It's okay.
Right now. Nope. Right here.
Jonathan's down.
Pow! Yeah. Oh well. On to the next round.
Woohoo!
Let's see. Playing in the front. I haven't seen anybody else use a Sentinel. This is like the first time somebody else is using a Sentinel at the Nerf event. I feel like I get traded teams for this one. Yep, I get traded. Ooh, let there be light.
Oh yeah, where did that come from? That's one of those like. Is that one of those like dart zone things? Or? Yeah.
Well, it's stock, so it'd be for your birthday. Yeah. Harrison stole them.
He gave you a shotgun with no shells.
Harrison stole
He's
the shells.
sabotaging.
Harrison stole the shells he gave you.
Harrison stole the shotgun shells he gave you.
Oh man, okay, so I think what I tried to set up here, I don't know, I've got, or I had originally on the stream, I've got the like Streamlab setup, and basically what it does is if anybody like subscribes to the channel during a stream or anything else like that, it's supposed to just come up and be like, oh, so and so subscribed, and that way I can kind of look at it and be like, hey, thank you so much for being a subscriber and doing awesome stuff. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Whoa. And I guess something must have happened with it because maybe the URL is wrong or something of the sort. So basically, this bad gateway it's going to stay up for maybe this round, and then I figure out. I check the stream after this round and figure out. Oh, hey, this should not be there. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so literally, they all rush left, and I didn't even load my blaster. I took a shot at Alyssa, and I had no ammo.
Oh.
And, yeah, so that sucked. And they came in. They took 3 of them. Maybe 4 of them.
Yeah.
I think they took 4.
No, that was this one. We took 4. All 4, and it took us forever to get the last one.
Yes, yeah. I think we may, yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
We just kept 1, 2, 3. It was so good.
Respawn! Oh.
Ooh.
Every single shot.
Yeah.
Every single shot. Yeah, it's just craziness. That's unbelievable that I missed that close with a hammer shot. But whatever.
We got Jonathan over here by P-bars. Jonathan's behind the P-bars. What's up, Harrison? Get over here. That was close. Yeah. We got Ed over here behind the rock. Oh, ducked. Shoot. Oh, no!
Oh!
I was gonna try to
respawn.
I was gonna try to take it back. Yeah, for those of you that just came in and joined us, this bad gateway thing, I had a Streamlabs option set up to kind of like broadcast when somebody subscribes to the channel during the live stream, and I must have had the URL wrong or something like that. So this stays up for this round, but it'll be gone afterwards. So just wanted to make sure that you guys knew.
It really is. Yeah, we gotta keep them from getting that. Respawn!
I think because you guys didn't like keep this right side, the tunnel. I think this
took
was
so long to get it back.
It was the make it or break it moment that you had that one flag that you didn't get, and you did not have this side, and we just got in really nice defensive positions.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Alyssa's down.
Also, to give credit where credit is due, I'm pretty sure Ed got all of them in the beginning too. So
how can he get all of? He can only pick up one, right?
He ran back and forth, and he got like 3 of the 4.
Really?
Minimum, yeah.
Wow, that's
when
incredible.
Everyone was distracted, which is why I think at this point we're having a hard time coordinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, crazy. I think I missed my hit on you. Yeah, you're still up.
Oh my.
I need to know why you were screaming.
I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember. I must have gotten like shocked somehow, obviously, but I don't know.
Yeah.
He's down.
Oh, no. I think it's that it was so close that I almost got out as I ran by, and it was like, felt so good about it. I was like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh,
I don't know.
gotcha, yeah.
Alyssa's going right. Alyssa's down. Nicole's going right.
I was screaming that round.
Yep.
I definitely got excited every time I got somebody out from kind of far away, because that happened a lot this whole day, and that doesn't always happen with Artemis.
Yeah. The Artemis is
Yeah.
crappy at range. Taking some long shots on Jonathan.
Ed's going left! Oh, that got my camera. That got the camera.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to know exactly how far that thing's sticking out because it's on my right side.
But it's on you.
Yeah. Oh, we win!
Outlasted just long enough.
Yeah, because she rushed through the back. I mean, if there
We
were...
got really... We literally ran out of time. I think we had pushed and Alyssa and I were like really close to getting the last one.
I feel like if there were 10 more seconds...
We would have had
because
it.
Alyssa dropped me, she dropped one other person, and...
At that time.
Yeah.
I just got bent out.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I feel if there were 10 more seconds, you guys probably would have won.
Because I was rushing because Alyssa got you down, and I got whoever was out in the cave, and I was right there, and I went to go grab it, and it called time.
Yeah. Yeah. So once again, real quick, for those of you that are in the stream, this is a game mode that we call Storm the Castle. It's an asymmetrical game mode where we have attackers and defenders. The attackers are trying to rush into the defender territory and take one of 5 flags at a time from their bin and retrieve them back to theirs. And if they can take all 5 in 5 minutes, then they win. And if they don't take all 5 in 5 minutes, then they lose. Which is what just happened.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So close.
And then again, this bad gateway thing, that should go away after this round. I think I'm going to check my phone or somewhere around this time and be like, oh, geez, that shouldn't be there. So, yeah. I'm going to click through to the next round.
Cue the phone right then.
Yeah, right. Once again, for those of you that are in the stream, if you got any questions, we are fielding questions. So if you want to say anything in the comments, we'll keep track of them and let you guys know what's going on. Otherwise, we'll just keep doing our thing. Oh, real quick, again, if you have not seen this blaster right here on Drax's channel, you should go check that out. This thing is so cool. I've already been shot by it once in this replay. I mean, the thing is just incredible. If you haven't seen any of the updates that have been happening on it, on the Nerf subreddit, you should check those out as well. He's calling it the Spring Thunder. This thing is so cool. You really got to check it out. It's just one of a kind, and he's put in a lot of effort trying to get this thing in the open out to the public. So yeah, definitely give that a look see. It looks like Brandon is going to be using one as well. And, oh, this is where I'm figuring out that, oh, that bad gateway thing is there. I should probably take that away. Let's see, let's go back, clicking through. I think I also switched the batteries out.
Are we sure comments working?
Comments are working, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. People are just being super quiet.
Okay. I'm just worried it's not working.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was like, yeah, Jonathan, let's go, let's rush.
Oh, did I already? Oh, I lost the. Okay.
Oops. Back a little more. I think you join in quick.
I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
'cause
Okay,
it's
so the
active.
round is already happening.
Yeah.
I think I fixed the bad gateway, so that's gone. I switched out my camera batteries because I realized that would die midstream. So we're back in. I think this is, so I knew that Alyssa was in the cave, and I saw Pete going out the back, and I was like, come on, Pete, shoot her. And there it was. Robert Merrill, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live cast. Again, this is a replay of Friday's event, and if you weren't there, if you missed it, this is what was happening last Friday, 2 days ago, and we're just doing a quick replay. We'll do some commentary as well. This is Storm the Castle. It's basically capture the flag, but only one team is trying to capture the flag.
And thanks for helping us know that it's working.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Ed is not down. I thought Ed was down. That's not true.
I thought I saw him put his hand up, but I mean, he must have just been like reaching up to climb the tunnel, and then he hit me right in the face.
Oh.
Okay, we all get a respawn. We get one last push. If we all get alive, we can. There we go.
Yeah. One last push.
Nicole's down. Oh. Oh, you're Wow.
Stealth ninja. Yeah, I like storm the castle a lot too, Robert.
I did not recognize that you were.
Because he was running so fast, I was like, "Yeah, Jonathan, let's go, let's rush the base." And then he's just chasing me with his sword, and then he sword attacks me. Oh man, ridiculous. We might be changing game modes actually. So we did Rogue One this round as well. Storm the Castle. I think Storm the Castle's over. Let's look see.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Seems like it. I just remember Jonathan did that to me too when we were not on the same team, where I got really confused because he was just like nonchalantly, not fast like that, opposite, just really slow, maneuvering up. I just assumed he was on my team, and then he goes boop.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do a quick, just for those of you that have not seen Rogue One before, this is the most fun game mode
It's my favorite
ever in the world.
Yeah,
this is so cool. I would love to see other people try it, but it really works well in our space simply because we've got so many different level changes and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen the movie Rogue One,
spoiler alert.
Yeah, you should do so because we kind of spoil the ending for you here. But yeah, this is Ben will do a quick like intro on like the rules and whatnot. He'll explain it a little bit better than I will as well. So let's see how this goes.
Everybody dies.
It's too late. Everyone dies at the end.
Right.
Oh, we spoiled it.
Oh, you should have waited a little longer.
Rebel team, which is always the team in the front, and we have the Imperial team, which is the team that is always in the back. All right. Imperial's goal is to defend 3 discs. There are false discs. We have Order 66. That's not the one you want. That's not Death Star plans. We have the Emperor's New Clothes. That's really not Death Star plans. Weird stuff. And then we have Stardust. Blue. This one is red. This is the correct one. All the other ones are white. Okay? In order to discover which one is the real one, you must open up the case to look at it. Okay? You can't really see it from the outside. You shouldn't be trying to look at it from the outside and be like, oh, this little hole right there, I might be able to see something. Just open it up. If it is not the correct one, you keep looking for it, alright? You can absolutely run and pick it up. These work just like standard flag carrying rules. You cannot toss it, don't break it. You cannot hand it off to people, you cannot hide it somewhere, alright? There is one exception to the handing it off, but you must be back inside your respawn zone before you hand it off to people, okay? If you pick one of these up, you have the option to open up and look at it.
So I don't know. I feel like this could probably work in. If you were in maybe like I guess it would depend on the park that you're in, but it could probably work in a park. It kind of just depends on where you put the
Discs.
well, yeah, where you put the discs and where you put the timer. So like obviously since we have stuff that we climb, it's fun to be able to put the upload timer, which Ben is going to talk about in just a second. It's really cool to put it up high, so like, oh yeah, you take the disc and then you have to go to the upload station, like climb the upload station, start the upload, and kind of go about it that way. I feel like it could be done elsewhere, and even if you don't have like climbable places, it's still a really fun game mode because it switches the roles so quickly from who's the attackers and who's the defenders. Because if you're on the rebel team, you start as the attackers. You are trying to basically capture the disc and figure out which one is the right disc. And then when you understand which one that is and you successfully capture it, you are now the defenders. You start the upload, and then it's basically King of the Hill, and you have to protect it while the Imperials try to battle their way into it so that they can stop that upload. and tag you all out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would say if you have a place, if you have a group, you should try it, because I don't know another game mode that kind of like gets this kind of cool back and forth the same exact way, aside from just basically King of the Hill.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Should we explain the rest of it so it's faster and we can watch the actual game?
Sure.
You find the game and I'll explain.
Oh, but he's gonna talk about the timer. The timer's
Okay,
so cool.
okay.
Yeah, let's
It
watch.
is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
let's go through it.
That is probably a good idea. Or see if you can run, make it all the way back to your respawn zone, and then open it up. Okay, you can do it whichever order you want. You can open it up anywhere on the field. You can open it up anywhere on the field. You can like run up onto the top of the rock and go, woo! But you're probably gonna get shot long before you get there.
Probably gonna get shot.
Absolutely. If you get shot, you drop it, you set it down gently on the ground, because there's plastic and fragile can break. If somebody else is on your team, they can absolutely pick it up and open it up and see what it is. Or capture it or whatever. Bring it back to
Talk about the timer.
drop it.
This is what I remembered it taking.
Yeah,
longer,
it took a
so
little
I wanted
while,
to
yeah.
skip ahead.
Sorry.
Respawn.
So ultimately, you don't be a jerk if you're. Oh, there we
Ooh.
go.
Oh, the beautiful, beautiful timer.
If you do
Oh,
find real
somebody
life,
new. I can't read this far away.
bring it.
Blaster show.
Oh, Blaster Show.
Can you shoot while you have the disc? Absolutely, yeah. So the only thing that you cannot do is toss it or trade it. So once you pick it up, it's like linked to you until you get it back to your base or wherever you want to go. And then the next goal is to take it, if it's the correct one, to the upload station.
It's sort of kind of a safety thing, just because we don't want people like literally tossing it like a frisbee to themselves.
Yeah.
Because the thing is it's I mean it's a Nintendo
DS.
It's a Nintendo DS case.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you do throw it, like it's got some heft to it. It could probably
could
like
bust a lip.
yeah. So we don't want people throwing it, and then if you were to like fumble it and kind of like shove it into somebody, that wouldn't be nice. So you have to hold on to it, but you can definitely defend yourself while holding it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get to the timer.
Upload station, right? At the upload station,
The beautiful timer.
we have a timer.
It's so cool.
Magic. The way this timer works. Say I am Rebels, I'm on the red team, I'm going to press my own color. Boom! It starts counting down. This timer only counts down, it never resets. It'll save its time. If you're Imperials, you press your own team color, the light will shut off, and it will freeze. Okay? The time is saved. So, Rebels started again, it starts counting down. If this timer goes off, Rebels win. Okay? If the Imperials can hold out for 10 minutes, they win. Okay? So if the 10-minute timer goes off with 1 second left on this, Imperials still win. Okay?
And then we gotta talk about sudden death.
Yeah, so basically the question that was just asked was, oh, wait a minute, sudden death. So if the defenders, if the rebel team is able to start the upload
Before the end of the game.
before the end of the game, no matter what,
Which
if
is 8 minutes or 10 minutes right now.
it's 10 minutes,
10
but if there's even 1 second left and that timer starts, that is the new game time. And the game will continue until either the rebels win or the Imperials stop the countdown.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're able to stop the countdown, game over.
Same
Imperials win.
Steal back the timer.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 If the timer is still counting down and has not been paused,
You
the
should
game
skip
goes
ahead.
into
The
overtime.
only thing that
The timer
shows is
goes
that
off.
it beeps
If
and it
the
flashes.
Imperials can
It beeps
stop
and it flashes when it's done.
goes off, they win. If it runs all the way down and goes off, then the rebels win.
Overtime.
Cool. The other cool feature of this, just to explain the amazingness of this timer, literally John, who's like right over here, not this guy, this guy's Pete. This is Ben. Ben's dad, John, who's over this way, like created this. He built it, custom built it for our Nerf events. This thing is unbelievable. It's so cool. But basically, he's even planned out like the fact that mistakes happen and you might hit the wrong button, or you might hit it after you got shot. Like if you were shot and you hit it right afterwards, you can tap it again and it just recycles as if that button press never happened.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. It's really revolutionized the way that we play our games.
Yeah.
He has said that he will never build it again.
Yeah, so it cannot break.
Yeah.
It is very cool, right?
Yeah, he said, I mean, he'll probably fix it if it breaks.
Yeah.
But he said he'll never do it again because he literally custom built every part of it. Like he had to source plastic for it. I think it runs off of a Raspberry Pi, but the thing is so cool. He said it cost him maybe like $90 in order to build it, and then a boatload of time to also program it. But really, it's so cool. I'm going to skip ahead to the first game. Yeah. Gameplay. This is the live cast. Let's get to the gameplay.
Woohoo!
I think we're talking about team. No, we're still going.
It's so long because of the instructions. It's a very in-depth game.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so fun.
It's so fun. Okay, so basically Ben's just pointing out where the 3 zone locations are for where you go to capture the different discs. The Imperials get to decide where they put them. So I think for this round, I'm on the Imperial team. We're gonna put it in the tunnel in this back area.
So you
back here.
you can't change the locations of the basket, but you choose where you put the real Stardust.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to it. Oh, we're already started. Oops.
Uh-oh. Just kidding. He's ready. He's getting ready.
Also, I think for this round I'm using a tri-strike, and I decided not to use it afterwards. This thing is terrible.
I'm gonna go middle. I might go up.
Oh!
Got hit by a shotgun.
It's fun getting hit by it, though, so yeah. Yeah, that's a sweet timer. We've tried to use a timer app on a phone for a similar game.
Yes.
It is. So one of the main things of why this timer is so useful, because it literally, the entire unit lights...
the color.
Yeah, it lights
So
up the team
good.
that controls it. It's amazing.
Oh, it's acting a little funky. Heads down. Hit me. Wow, this is firing terribly. I might not do this.
Regrets.
Respawn!
Oh, also, it gets, like, right in the way of the camera.
Yeah. It's
That's
good that
right.
you switch away from it.
Sergey told me that if I hit him, or if I hit anybody with the Demolisher missile, that he would buy me a beer. And
Unfortunately,
yeah.
you did not earn a beer.
I did not earn a beer.
But he tried.
Nice hit! Good job, Chapin. Nice defense.
Are we on the same team on this one? No.
We got
I don't know.
over here in the
We're
cave.
attacking, I think. Or we're the rebels.
Yeah, I think you're on the Rebel team. Yeah, you're on the Rebel team
And
for
you're
this
an
one.
Imperialist.
Yeah, and I'm Imperials.
Harrison down. We still have Brandon in the cave. Brandon's in the cave.
Oh, I will love that.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's such a shame that it covers the camera.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that. Of course
Well,
it's going to do that.
luckily, it won't be forever.
Yeah, I'm going to stop using it after this round because, yeah, that's dumb.
So
But-
you just get to live with your strange robot alien.
I'm a strange robot alien.
Sorry,
Ooh.
John.
He's on my team. I was like, what?
Yeah, I really like having the platform there.
Yeah, right? This thing above us. So we just recently moved this giant platform that's above me right now to that location, and it's really cool. Not even just for like our parkour stuff, but for the Nerf wars as well. It's really opened up a whole new section of the gym that has never really been used before.
Ben!
I finally hit somebody with a tri-strike.
Yeah.
All right. What's up, Lightning Eagle?
Hi again. Weren't they there last week?
I think they were here last week.
Good to see. Well,
Good to see you again.
Not seeing you.
I mean, yeah,
that's
whatever.
okay.
Good to read your
Good
text.
to read your text.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I'm having a real hard time right now with this tri-strike. I don't know what's going. So I've got a 7-kilogram spring in it. I don't know why it functions so weird. I'm using AccuStrike darts, so like the AccuFakes, and I feel like I fire and sometimes they just go like wildly off to the side. I've got no idea what's going on with it.
We got Ben to the left. Nice. I believe Brandon is still in the cave.
I believe.
Okay, Brandon's out of the cave. He's out of the cave. Come on, demolish your hit. I want to demolish your hit. Come on.
Oh!
You know, I just like to talk to myself sometimes.
I think that the platform makes it harder to get an arm shot on people too, which is cool.
Yeah.
It's different.
Normally,
you can't comfortably stand and like wait.
right? Yeah, definitely. This must be Jonathan on the other side. I think I'm in a shootout with a Caliburn right now.
Ed's out.
Ed.
I don't know.
Or
I think
both.
Ed was just back there. I'm pretty sure Jonathan
okay.
is still on the other side of this 4-foot box. This is literally like Wild West style, like boop, 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 boop. You fire, I fire. You fire, I fire.
Oh, nice job.
That's all Sergey on that one. I got nothing to do with it. That's, yeah.
I think this is the round where Sergey and I get into an epic battle where he is taking that blue mat and I'm in the little V cutout next to the rock.
Yeah.
And like and then there were some magic moments where I snipe him and then he like rushes and gets me, and so I think there's some screaming to be up here near.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got it. Or he got me, but something exciting happened.
That's great.
Brandon's behind the 4-foot. We got Brandon.
Oh.
Yeah, so because you have to use like, oh man, Brandon just tried to like axe Sergey. Did you see that?
No,
I
go
kind of
back.
want to. I kind of want to do that again. Let's go back there real quick. I'm gonna take that.
Answer
Yeah.
question. Oh,
But it's
it's just too big.
it hits the nemesis,
Yeah.
so it's like
No,
that's
this is too big.
that's hilarious though. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess
Hi.
yeah, but shouldn't I don't know, the rifling on the retaliator front, which is what I'm using in order to use the pump grip. The rifling doesn't really do anything though, right? Like man, I don't know. I feel like I had a retaliator with an upgraded spring.
No, that's the one that I used to use all the time.
Yeah, and
And then
it would
the
never send
plastic
darts
component.
flying like this.
Yeah, it worked until the plastic component broke, and then we haven't fixed it yet.
Yeah, so
I really missed that,
I
actually.
don't know. Silas, welcome to the live cast.
Hi
Good
again.
to have you. Yeah. I attempted to fire the demolisher missile and it did not work. And that's so dumb though. Like the rifling decreases accuracy. Why would they even include it?
Right.
I wonder. Maybe I'll breach the Tri-Strike in the future. And
so I saved it smooth. Oh, shaved it. I can't read this far away.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. But no, yeah, I think I'll probably I literally drop it. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm gonna go away. He sanded it down.
Sanded it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ed, move.
I read it the right way, but then sanded.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I've never had a rampage actually, so
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd like to have one at some point.
Down.
Climbing up. Waiting to not get
We
shot.
got Nicole on
Oh.
the left.
Nope.
Brandon's down.
You know I got somebody if I did that.
Yeah. The Chronos is just too good in the arena. It performs so well, and you can move so quick.
Yeah.
It's like a star of the show.
Oh! Woo!
I think I hit her blaster. So yeah, that's the benefit of the Artemis right there.
Yeah. It's
You can
big.
just reprime so quickly.
Oh man.
She may have gotten the disc,
Right, but isn't the correct...
but it's not the correct one. The correct disc is in the tunnel over here, which is why we're defending it pretty heavily.
Got Greg.
That was pretty close. He literally almost got the correct disc, and I think I may have been out of ammo too. I'm literally loading up right now, so he probably would have gotten away.
I think at this point the middle disc is the only one that we got, and then we knew because the middle wasn't it, and
That
how
it was probably going to be the
and
tunnel.
you guys were being really obvious that it was on that side, so we knew
Yeah.
it wasn't the front one.
Yeah.
And so then based on that, we didn't ever even decide to go for the other one.
Done.
Oh,
That
we
was
ran
10
out of
minutes
time.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Took too long.
Yeah, Lightning Eagle 14. So this is Rogue One. Just a quick recap. So there's 3 little like disc locations. The Imperials get to decide where they put the correct disc. For this round, we put it all the way on the right side in the tunnel, and the Rebels have to basically fight their way into those 3 locations. Choose one, they pick it. If it's the red disc on the inside, then it's the correct disc. That's like the
Stardust.
Well, yeah, it's the star or the Death Star plans
Yeah.
from the movie, and then they have to take that to the upload station, which is closer to their respawn point. They have to start a 2-minute upload. If they can get the 2-minute upload all the way through within 10 minutes, or if they can start the timer before the 10 minutes, then it plays all the way through. If that timer goes to 0, they win. If the Imperials stop it and it doesn't go down in 10 minutes, then the Imperials win. So yeah. The next couple rounds, there's only a couple more left. They are super exciting.
Intense,
yeah,
yeah.
they're really intense. One of them gets literally right down to the wire.
Oh, yeah.
I think we one of them goes into overtime, which is super cool. Stick around.
Yes.
It might actually be this next round that goes into
I
overtime.
think so, because I think it was the second to last, but I don't know.
Oh, it was such intense gameplay. I've never had gameplay this intense as like Rogue One.
Lightning Eagle 14. We just spoke about this earlier, actually, that we think it could be okay for outdoor play, that there would definitely be challenges, as long as you can get creative on where you're putting the baskets for the different discs, and then also where the timer is, because the whole part that makes this fun is that you are getting to switch your roles mid-game. So in the beginning, if you're Rebels, you're attacking, and then once you've captured the correct disc, you're defending the timer. So one of the flaws of this timer location is that it's really difficult to maintain once you capture it. So that's really challenging. But I feel like it could still be really fun outdoors. So there would just be a really high turnover, probably.
Yeah. I think that there are a lot of gameplay or game modes that come close to the funness of this game mode, but it is very unique that it's capture the flag, but there's a hidden component to it of there's only one correct flag.
Right.
And so you have to get there, but when you look at these 3 locations, every disc looks the same until you open it, and that's where you get to see it. So you not only have to capture that disc, but you also need to get it to a safe location where then you get to check it and see if it's the correct one. If it is the correct one, then the game mode just like the roles switch, and you are suddenly playing defense where you were an attacker. You're now a defender trying to protect the timer, and it kind of goes into like King of the Hill style. It's really fun. I highly recommend people try it out on in their own communities, in their own settings. Let's see. I've got to be close to one right now. This must be it. Here we go.
Good job. Take the air restrictor out.
I think this one's my epic tunnel defense.
So we got a disc right here on the right side, but I can't get to it right now because somebody's literally watching me behind this blue. Yeah, I think it's Ed.
Ed's over this way. Ed's over this way by the
Kronos
blue.
versus Kronos.
Ed's peeking out. Yeah, Ed's by the blue.
Oh, sock bomb.
Ed's by the blue. Ed is still behind the blue. He's.
Okay, so basically, because Sergey's right there, I'm trying to subtly tell him that Ed is behind cover, so he's probably clear to go about the process of taking the disc. He didn't really catch on.
Well,
he didn't really catch on to it. I'm explaining it to him right now. Like, I was trying to like subtly tell you without literally just telling all of our enemies that you are going for the disc right now. But oh well.
Yeah, let's try that again. It's okay. Looks like they got left side pretty good. We good? Respawn!
Did you get it?
Totally got it.
Got it.
Nope. Nope, not it.
Poop.
Not it.
Yeah, not the correct disc.
Blank one.
I got the right side. Shut.
After playing on the Imperial side, I was almost certain that you guys would choose to put it in the tunnel.
Oh yeah.
But it's nice just to know that it's not that one.
Yeah.
Because I was there within grabbing distance,
Yeah.
so I might as well take it.
And it's possible in the attempt to get it, you could create a distraction for other team members to get a different one at the same time.
Yeah, sure. If yeah. Blaster Show, you can check it anywhere. It's just that the safest place to check it is probably going to be back in your respawn. Otherwise, if somebody shoots you in the process of you checking it, you have to drop it. And we have the like don't be a jerk rule, where
And
if you're
ghosting.
dead, don't ghost, don't say anything pertinent to the game. Yeah.
So it just delays the communication transfer.
Yeah.
Come on, Rebels, keep pushing. We're never gonna get it if we sit back.
Giving him a pep talk.
We got four. Should we rush it?
Yeah, I think so.
Left or right?
We should rush through middle.
Okay.
They got numbers on the yeah.
I'll go left if I.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Just
Ready? Respawn! Ricochet.
Ooh! Oh!
Yeah.
You scared the poop out of me.
Oh, did I trade with you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. You were guarding that really
well. Yeah, I
really
did a
well
good
this
job.
entire game. Yeah, it's really hard to get people out of the tunnel. So
You rush quick, they can never stop. Come on, go.
I feel like most of the time if I got out in the tunnel too, everybody was cleared, that I was back in before it became permanent.
Blaster Show, I would love to see you guys do that, especially in the location that you have. Those evergreen trees are like
That would
so
be really good for it.
I think Blaster Show, you're from Vancouver, right? like the Vancouver area, that would be incredible. You should do it. Take video of it. I'd love to feature it on the weekly Nerf War Roundup. So do it.
Lightning Eagle 14. We are actually using a lot of darts this round, I feel like this whole Friday we had a lot of people using darts. Sometimes it can be more heavy on rival, but so you'll see that there's ammo bins for both.
Actually, we had to open up more packages more spare packages that we had because
it was a pretty heavy
yeah,
elite.
A lot of people were using darts.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of people were using darts, but we've got one person with a Caliburn. We've got one person with a pump action retaliator. Both of the shotguns have these slug shells. If they're not shooting rival, they're shooting single darts, and the darts fly obviously better than the 3-shot spread because you're not shooting 3 people or three shots. So yeah. Oh, you're the one from Virginia Beach. Okay, I got it. What just happened?
You got me, but I got you or something, and it was exciting. I just remember that.
Gotcha. Bless you. Yeah, I must be confusing you with somebody else, but Virginia Beach. I know who you are now. I remember, but yeah, I would love to see you guys test it out. With your community and like put your own spin on it too. It's not like we own the game mode. Ben just created it one day, and yeah.
Yeah. Respawn!
I couldn't tell you.
Okay, so that was pretty cool. So basically what just happened, John walked past me, I asked him a question, and he said, I can't tell you, because, again, he was out. He's out.
You didn't realize he was out.
No, he's out of the round, and he's not ghosting.
Good.
That's how that should go.
You're trying to get me. We traded every time, nearly.
Man, every single time I went to fire at you, you were like slightly over.
Well, I did well.
I just blind shot, and sure enough, you were like not there. You were over just that extra little bit, and yeah.
Respawn!
Oh my gosh, I blocked it!
What?
Yes!
Oh!
No!
What just happened?
He got me.
I just fired 4 shots at Brandon. I missed all 4 times. Okay, so the first shot that I got on him bounced off his hammer shot.
Aw.
So like the tiniest little thing. So it bounced off his hammer shot. So he ninja blocked it, or Jedi blocked it, and and then he just kind of like falls off to the side and shoots me. God, man.
Respawn!
I feel like the location... Ooh. I feel like the location of the ramp helped make that a really good spot.
Yeah, definitely. The ramp is kind of like right in the way. He's on my team, though. He's on my team, so it doesn't count. Yeah, it's just a very, like, a surprise for both of us. So there's somebody on the other side of this wall that I'm kind of like, I'm trying to make sure that I can get a shot on them, like, directly to the right of it. And he just kind of jumped up and got a hit on John and got him out.
That is the one where Jonathan sneak attacked with the sword. And I got confused. And that's why you got it.
And I got it. And I know that it's the right one. So I get it up to the upload station. Boom! Timer done!
That's bullshit.
Come on, come on. Play smart, come on. Play smart. No, we have it. No, we have it.
Overtime! Overtime!
I think it's amazing. So like we got it so quickly.
We didn't know 100%.
Yeah, it's like Ben didn't know that we had the upload station, and he's like, "Oh my god, you guys have it?" Yeah.
We got Greg over
We
here
got
in the
somebody.
back. Alyssa's in the...
So again, just to reiterate, this is sudden death. The timer has started, but the game timer is over. So if we can run down this clock, we win. If the Imperials even once can stop that timer, they win. Editing software. I use Adobe Premiere, the Creative Cloud. I just like use the normal editing software, like, or not editing software, but like the software suite where you get like Lightroom, Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, that kind of thing. I really like it because I could start. I'll explain after.
Ah! It was impossible to get it back.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, to be honest, I didn't like it in that location because we would have, even if we clean sweeped, it would require a clean sweep with multiple people, and then you'd have to climb up, get it, and then by then you'd probably have somebody would respawn, and then you'd get out anyway, and you just would get it back. So I feel like, no, but if we got it back during sudden death, we would have won.
correct.
Darn.
It does happen that the Imperials can battle their way in and stop it. It happens
Freaking
once in the
hard.
next round, I think.
Freaking hard.
But yeah, I mean, it is challenging for them to do it.
Yeah.
However, I mean, it took us 9 minutes to get the correct disc. Oh no, choppy. Oh, that's a shame.
Our audio or the video audio?
Yeah. Which audio is choppy? Is it this one coming from the camera? Oh well.
We'll find out eventually.
We'll find out eventually. This time delay is challenging to work through. But anyway, so we use oh man, our audio. What happened?
Sad.
Yeah, why is that happening?
We're adjusting levels.
Yeah,
real quick.
I'm adjusting levels real quick. I'm gonna keep talking. You guys let me know if things like get fixed, anything else like that, while I kind of adjust things on my end. So basically, I use yes, I paused the footage.
Yep.
Yeah, so like you should be able to still see my mouse moving around. You should be able to see us moving around. Yeah, I paused the footage. Dropping in and out. Oh no. It looks like our CPU's down. It's only 40%, 30%. The internet looks like it's fine. And, interesting.
Did it work comfortably?
I don't believe so. No, then. I don't know. Man.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That's unfortunate. I mean, even on my end, YouTube will tell me when the stream looks like a
Quality.
yeah, what the hell?
Like a loose wire. Oh no.
One
Testing. Testing. Changing settings. Not frozen. How about now?
Yeah.
Testing, testing.
How about now? Is the audio back or is it still gone? And now we play the waiting game to
Now
see
we
if,
play the
if
waiting
the
game.
streamers can get back to us in time.
Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. Things were doing fine. Woo!
It's back.
It's back. We're back.
Woo.
Back in action.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I use Adobe Premiere. I use the software package where you get like Photoshop, Lightroom, because basically we use that for the business anyway. And then we just added on Adobe Premiere. I love the the Creative Cloud like approach to it simply because I can start editing on the desktop rig here. If I'm like if we're in the position to do that, maybe like we're watching something and I can edit something at the same time together, so that we're not like apart. Otherwise, I'm just literally just staring at a screen, and I hate doing that. Just where we're up. And then if I'm not at the desktop, I can open up everything that I've done as long as I have all the files saved in the cloud. I can open it up on like my Surface, and I can edit on the fly on the go.
Yeah, it's really
and
nice that way.
it allows for things to get done so much quicker.
You can do bursts based on availability.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes so much sense. It handles video in a very like logical way. All of the workspaces are put out in a very logical way. It's really it feels overwhelming, but the second that you start using it, everything makes so much sense. You have so much control over everything. It's the editing software that is just like the best, at least for me right now. I'm interested at some point in like possibly trying to use Vegas, but that's not like a plan. You have to pay for it outright. But I use a Sony cam, and so I can only imagine that the Sony editing software would work better or have certain features that would work better for what this shoots in, because it shoots in like XAVCS, which is a Sony proprietary compression file, I think.
I agree with you, Lightning Eagle. It's difficult, but based on the fact that we can use the other portions of it. I mean, we use Premiere for videos for the gym too, so it's for the business.
It's a business expense.
We happen to be using it for Nerf Extra. So it's definitely more utilized for the business.
Sure. It makes sense that it would be hard for hobbyists to like justify the cost for.
It's a little high for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you
it's nice.
if you want an easy software and something to like build your brand on, like it's how you do it. You have to put the investment time in early and make it out. Yeah. There's a lot of free programs out there, and we used to use one, and it just like it was always way more hassle. Yeah. And I'm always of the mindset that if I'm doing something that is just frustrating, like if it's free and there's frustration, like it's not free. You are paying for it with your emotion, and it like your emotions are not worth that.
Or they're worth more than that.
They're worth more than that. I think my enjoyment of making Nerf videos or any videos is worth the $20 a month that we pay for Premiere. So that's what we use.
Yeah. Final Cut Pro is really nice, and it's way too expensive, but it's super nice. Yeah. And then I don't like... I used to use iMovie in college.
iMovie is actually an incredible...
Yeah.
Wait, don't they not use... They don't...
I don't think it exists anymore, right?
I think that they don't include it in...
As a free part of Mac.
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
It used to be included when I bought my Mac in college, I thought.
But I mean, like, even if you do pay for it, it's probably... maybe
a lot less.
It's probably like $15. But I mean, it's worth it.
There's one more game mode.
There's one more game mode. We're gonna get to the game mode. Yeah,
or
one more game or round or whatever the hell I'm
trying to say it. So. They're hard.
Words. Here we go. Nope. Just kidding. We're doing one more.
Because we assumed it wouldn't be, but we adjusted the time. So instead of a 10-minute timer, it's a 5-minute timer.
Yeah. So basically, what Ben's saying right now, it's a 5-minute timer for this last round. And
we moved the basket. So instead of where I was rocking it in the tunnel, the basket was literally in the tunnel. You had to push into the tunnel in order to get the disc from the basket. He moves it right where Harrison is with the red bandana and gray shirt on the left. So it's right there in front of the box.
yeah.
So you don't have to push through a barrier to get to it.
I think Ben is also going to switch me teams, so I'm going to be on the Rebel side once again. Oh, look, it's you.
It's a lovely face.
Oh, that might have been Start.
Oh, jeez, I'm completely empty on all these.
Ben's using Shoddy.
Oh boy.
Are you going shoddy? Nice. Yes. The answer is and will always be yes. I want to run the shoddy.
He was infiltrating.
And there goes the creator walking away with no Shoddy. Because he brings two, and he lets everybody use them. It's pretty cool.
Did I?
Yes. That's a tattoo.
Talking about the crazy, awesome, like, welt that he got on his shoulder. What's up?
They're calling us old.
Why are they calling us old?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Cover fire.
You got one.
Sorry.
I was so surprised that it was the correct one. So, like, I was right there, and Greg is just like, Greg, do cover fire. And so he's just start, like, blasting it through. It's like, I'm right here. I might as well just take it just to know that it's not the correct one. And I couldn't believe that it was the correct one. So I ran out of ammo in the process of trying to get John. I got him with my hammer shot. He didn't get me, but he did stop the timer, so I have to go up there. I started again, and here we are.
Yeah, right?
I also want to point out that this entire time, I have no clue that we have the disc. I have
That's
no
true.
clue that the timer is running.
You were, like, super surprised that we won.
And I was getting irritated at everybody for not running and rushing, and so I just kept going and, like, trying to get stuff.
Yeah.
Respawn! John's down.
Nice hit.
Oh my god.
I missed her.
Good, because that would have hurt.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And I'm disappointed. Like, darn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
You're welcome for creating a distraction.
Yeah, right. Blaster Show, no, the Rebel team does not. They do not have to say, I muted it already. They do not have to let anybody know that they have got the correct disc. Honestly, the Imperials should be paying attention enough to know that that's the case.
But that's a good example of why it's not beneficial to, like, shout out to your teammates those things, which is okay that he didn't do that, because I actually probably caused the Imperialists to think that we didn't get it, because I was still...
Trying to get the tunnel?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So my confusion was beneficial.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean that's all of the footage that I got. Again, this is the best I think I've done so far with the live stream.
Yeah.
It only went down once, and that was just because I noticed that when I started the stream, my battery, I think I had like a third of a battery, or a third of the way full to full capacity, and it absolutely doesn't charge the same way that it depletes the battery. So it eventually dies and I have to replace the battery. Next time I'm going to have a completely topped up battery to start with. And I mean, it should last the entire night. And yeah, this whole new setup that I've got here, I think is working really well. The stream didn't go down once, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. Let's keep up. Official post.
Thank
Google
you.
said, good tactic. Yeah, it is a good tactic. Like, yeah, you just move, do cool stuff. Again, if anybody wants to play around with the gameplay, it's right in here. If you want to go through to the channel itself, or on the regular like channel page, I have it open. Like I have it listed there. If you want to go through and actually watch just all the raw footage, it's this one right here. It says Rogue One and Storm the Castle. The explanation is in there. If you want to just like click through to find it, Ben does a good job of explaining everything through. It's not exactly the same because you won't have like I mean, you could probably replicate our discs pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
You just have one. Okay, so we've done a couple different iterations of this game mode. They work so well with the stuff that we have here. Again, they're just Nerf DS cartridges, like the little thing. Yeah, they're cartridges that you open, and then I think
cases.
They're the cases. Yeah, they're just the cases, and then Ben put in some like zip drives. If anybody remembers what zip drives are,
I'm sure they still sell them online somewhere.
Sure, or like if you have any
Old
random,
ones.
go to like your parents' place and try to find a floppy disk.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
But the cases are nicer than CD cases because CD cases can shatter and then they're dangerous.
Don't play with CD cases.
No,
That's
or
probably
even
a bad plan.
CDs because if they shatter, they go everywhere and it's super dangerous. But
Yeah.
the plastic video game, even a DVD, like
Sure,
or
a DVD case would
Blu-ray,
work out really well too.
Yeah, and you just take the sleeve out and then make sure that whatever you're putting in, you can't see the correct color anywhere from the outside.
Yeah. But basically the objective is make sure... Yeah, they should be good.
Great minds think alike.
Make sure that whatever cartridges you choose or the cases that you choose, they all have to look exactly the same.
Yeah.
And there should be no ability to like peer through it without actually physically opening the thing in order to understand which one is the correct disc.
It's also nice with those cases, and I agree, DVD cases would be good as well, that you cannot open them single-handed. Makes it interesting because especially if you have a larger blaster, you have to either be cumbersome, and then it's more likely you'll get shot out, and then possibly have to delay telling your teammates. So I think that's interesting.
Definitely. But yeah, you will have two discs. Again, like we've got zip drives, but they could be anything. You could if you could even put paper in there.
Yeah.
You'll have two that are one color. We just use white zip drives, and then the correct one is just like
Sharpied
colored.
red.
Just sharpied in red. Just to say that's the Imperial side. And then I mean, you could get away with any timer. It's helpful and nice to have the timer that we have where it's like
visual. You
very clearly from across the arena, you know who is in control or whether or not the timer is active because it lights up the team color.
But we've specifically asked John if he would ever consider making these to sell, and he said no.
Yeah, he said no. He's not going to do it.
So, sorry.
So, yeah, unfortunately. But if anybody wants to build one, maybe he'll do a quick build guide for it. I can't imagine playing without it.
No.
To be honest.
I mean, we considered getting a chess clock, but even those are really expensive to be digital.
Yeah. We have another timer that we use every so often. It's very similar to the cube timers. If you guys have ever seen Jangular's videos, Jangular uses these a lot for his King of the Hill footage. I don't know if the cube timers are made by the same company as this triangle or like pyramid timer that we have. The pyramid timer works okay. You can find it on Amazon more frequently than you can find the cube timers. I don't know why they don't stock these things more regularly. The one issue that we have, obviously it's visual because you can very clearly see like the color of the side that's up, as long as it's not like super high in the air. But what you can't see, excuse me, is the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see the numbers.
It's very small screen face.
And for whatever reason, the pyramid timer that we have, the sounds on it are very clearly made for chess.
Yeah.
Where like there's no background music, nobody's screaming, nobody's like firing blasters and like Nerf darts at each other and yelling and like moving quickly or whatnot. And so the sounds on it
it's not sustained sound.
No,
It stops
so
after
quiet.
a little bit. So it's really quiet chirping. And then I believe it ceases, and then it will just flash double zeros or triple zeros or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you have to have the wherewithal. So like we have the rule incorporated into it that if you want to put your hand up and go view the timer just to like see what's up and if whether or not it's been captured or whether or not the game is over, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, but otherwise, like, that's the one issue that I have with timer games is just that facet of it is so challenging for us as nerfers to figure out, without just obviously doing what John did and just deciding to make your own, which not everybody has the funds to do it, nor do they have the talent to do it. Not necessarily. Somebody out there, make one and become invested in it and like try to sell it. I don't know. I feel like, especially with all of the new like competitive dart leagues that are popping up, if they do the function well and they allow these games to be more fair and more competitive, like I could see a Nerf club spending $80 on a commissioned piece.
Yeah, I also don't understand why there's not a better option for chess timers, because there are chess players that are deaf.
Sure.
And like you would want to have flashing.
Yeah.
That would be like the way that John's works is really effective for that.
Yeah.
So, but they're still dumb expensive.
Blaster Show, definitely. I really think that there's a good amount of money to be made with it, and I feel like the Nerf community would support that. Nerfenstein, thanks for coming. Thanks so much for being a part of the stream. And yeah, would love to have you again in the future. Lightning Eagle, I wonder if you could make some kind of app that could go to rig up to a speaker. Yes. So like that's another
idea.
That's another idea. Is like, why can't somebody do? I mean, if you have like a tablet would work really well. If you have it on like a flat surface,
in an OtterBox or something.
Sure. Like but have it very clearly like be like this side is this team and this side is this team and
Color
it lights
blocks.
up. And or even if you tap it and it's hooked up to, like, so we use Bluetooth for our sound speakers, and if we could hook that thing up to the sound and have it say like, you know, the blue team gets in, it says like blue control or red control or anything else that you so choose with it. That would be another easy way of like, you could get people to invest even easier in that because they don't have to buy expensive equipment, and the person creating it just has to, you know, do the software for it. I feel like we've got enough software engineer friends.
Yeah,
we
right?
should tell them to do it. Like, hey, you want to make some beer money on the side? Let's get this started for the Nerf community so we can make these competitive games more fair. But yeah, so we're coming up on actually we're past 90 minutes. Yeah, thanks so much for being a part of this, guys. Again, we're trying to do more of this in the future because, again, the hardest part of the live stream is just that I am literally playing in these Nerf events, so I can't always be on top of like what's going on in the chat, or like fielding questions for you guys as you go through. But as always, like I would love to have you there for the live stream, like proper itself. If you're available on Fridays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can check it out. I'll always have the stream up and running. And you know, you can come check out the game modes as they happen and whatnot. And then what I want to do afterwards is just more of this. We sit down, We chat with you guys. We watch the replay of it. And we get to do some
Reminisce.
commentary. But basically, yeah, we get to like just have that moment of like, hey, we're gonna explain what's happening in this. We'll give you our backstory of like from actually being in there. We get two perspectives because you're typically always there for the events as well, and I don't have a headcam for you, so
Someday.
yeah,
Too much
someday
money.
that'd be cool. But yeah, we get to do more of this. So thanks so much for being a part of this. You guys are fantastic, and I should have our first RIT Invitational HVZ edit
Ooh,
up,
yeah.
probably for Wednesday. So if not tomorrow, I'll have it up for Wednesday.
Yeah.
So like I'm doing some more like actual Nerf War editing
Cool.
and not just live streamed. So
Sweet.
thanks everybody. See you next time.
Bye.